This session is for class 6. Again, we are going to discuss here one more point from geography, and the topic's name is latitude. The imaginary lines which are runs from west to east, and these are parallel to the equator in the form of the circles and lines on both sides of the equator. These are known as the parallels. And one more name we are using for describing the same parallels are latitudes. Once again, I would like to repeat it about the latitude. The imaginary lines which runs from west to east, and all these are parallel to the equator, and these are in the form of circles, lines both of the sides of the equator in the southern hemisphere and in the northern hemisphere. These are called latitudes. With the help of the second image, you get to know, you can easily understand the latitude. And one more image is comparatively shown here of the longitude. Easily we can compare. Longitudes runs from north to south, but about the latitude, these are the imaginary lines and which are runs from west to east, and all are parallel to the equator. The latitude of a place, its angular distance, north or south of the equator, and always we are measuring into degrees. Each degree is divided into 60 equal parts, and these are known as, these are called minutes. A minute is further divided into 60 equal parts. It's called second. There are 60 seconds in 1 minute. The equator represents the 0-degree latitude. All the parallels north of the equator are called the north latitude, and completely opposite of the north latitude are the south latitudes. The characteristics of the latitude are displayed here. All the parallels south of the equator are called the south latitudes. The value of every latitude is followed by the letter, capital letter N and capital letter S of the north and south. There are 90 parallels in the northern hemisphere and 90 parallels in the southern hemisphere. Including to the equator, when we count 90 plus 90 is equal to 180 plus 1 equator is the largest parallel. Including the equator, we will get 181 parallels. All the parallels or the latitudes are in the form of the complete circles. Definitely equator is the longest parallel because it is completely middle. And because of the equator, we have having here two hemispheres, southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere. The length of the parallels starts decreasing when it moves from equator towards the poles. Definitely, it is decreasing the length. Why? Because it goes near to the poles, south pole and north pole. The farthest latitude, the north pole 90 degree N and the south pole 90 degree S, are in the form of the imaginary points. The distance between any two parallels at the interval of 1 degree shown on the globe is all about 111 kilometers. The distance between the two parallels, 111 kilometers. All of them are located at the equal distance from each other. You can imagine here, this is the equator, which is shown here with the help of red color line. Here, south, north pole, south pole, and the distance between the two parallels at the interval is 111 kilometers. This is all about the latitude, the features or the characteristics of the latitude. Hope so you understood. Thank you so much.